Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode was a bit of a doozy. We flubbed around with some power stuff, but we got our power situation taken care of for a while. I proved to myself that I don't fully understand how these guys work as well as I thought I did, or these pumps, or you know, any of this. So we're just gonna move on. But we got it working, I think. And yeah, this episode we're gonna jump over into back to getting into the battery stuff, the oil stuff, because I do want to get bots going. Been wanting to get bots going, but just not there yet. We need red circuits and we need batteries. Really need batteries. Okay, and I think kind of the preliminary step to getting batteries and stuff is that we need to get our copper running over to our kind of oil area over there to the east. And I do have technology here that I should probably be researching for when the biters come. They are slowly building up. They are indeed building up. So we have now 3 up here. We have that one over there, and I'm sure there's more. And there's that one there. So I'm sure there's other nests in the area that we're not aware of. So once again, we are waiting on our first attack. It's not going to be fun before we do any sort of retaliation, because we kind of were a little OP to begin with our robot army and stuff. So I'm going to allow them to kind of replenish and kind of make a comeback, because I don't want this to be a peaceful campaign, and it has been so far for the most part. So let's go ahead and get this started here. Did I name this properly? Copper plates, copper plate pickup. So let's go copper plates, copper plate pickup, and let's go full. And let's go copper plates, no, oil area, because that's where we're going. Copper supply, and then inventory empty. So this pickup thing, let's do also the inactivity thing, just to keep it moving. Okay, yeah, that saved. Okay, that didn't save this. That's what I'm looking for. So oil area, copper supply. I know it's named the same as the stop, but oh goodness, put the fingers in the right place. Okay, and then do the usual. Where are these rules? You know, I really still need to look into this. Okay, so it looks like we have this set up properly. So let's go ahead and ride this over. We have, what, a full train? No, we have our limited full train, but it's good. So let's go do that. I love now that the trains change colors based on what it's carrying. And then this, I don't know if I don't think I've explained this, but you notice my wagons are red. That's because they're full, and that's another mod that I have. So basically, at a glance, you can see kind of what's going on. We see here that is half full. We also see that is stuck behind this train because I don't have an actual proper outer loop. Hooray! And then this guy is green, so and also unnecessary because he is empty. I believe, right? Yes. Oop, there we go. Okay. So this guy should come down. Yep, there we go. And then I should probably place a signal down. Right, huh? Okay, I'm going to cut this here because I don't know what's going on up there just yet. How are we doing? We could... Let's just kind of go ahead and go to coal pickup. And let this guy go through. I really need to have an outer loop situated. And I guess that's waiting on the guy to get around the loop there. Yeah, he is. Okay, so what about right here? I mean, if we squeezed it in, because we know we're not coming over this far, I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to be messy, but it'll work. So if we ran this down right on the side of that. Right on the side of that. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's so bad. So bad. But it'll work. Instead of making another additional one out there, it'll just be dedicated right here. I mean, the question is, though, is it gonna work? That is the big question. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. that there. Probably put that there. And probably put that there just to make that a singular little block there, since it's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Do you think, bots? Well, I guess if there was stuff for them to do, they would do it. Oh yeah. Technology, always forget. Always forget. Hopefully we don't need to expand any of this at any point soon, because I would have just messed myself up there. There we go. It's going to kind of line up the lights there. Signals, rather. Yep, I mean, I guess the top side I used the inner kind of bends here, but I'm just lining that up because I generally always put a signal right after my my signal. It's really redundant now that I'm saying that, but I mean, it works, I guess. Okay, so we have this actually not going into anything specific. So let's see here. We need batteries for sure. Iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. And we have acid here, we have iron and copper. And let's see here, do I want to make batteries up here? Do I want to keep that kind of separate and out to the side? I think maybe I do. Let's just do this for yeah, for curiosity's sake. Yeah, we'll say that. Where are my batteries? I thought they would be... Oh, no. I'm doing that wrong. They need to be made in a chemical plant. Yes. Should I just line that up? That would be nice if I lined that up. Make it all spiffy like. Oh. That's how you do the uranium stuff. It's in a chemical plant, not a an assembly unit. Was it assembly machine? Assembling machine, yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, we can do that. Thing is, though, that is up there. So let's run this over and in. Looks like I need to make more pipes. Let me go ahead and do that just to get those going. Okay, so seems like I could probably just do this. And it seems like I could just do this. And then maybe do that. And then maybe do that. And then maybe do that for now? Just for now? Just for now. Until we get this situated and figured out over here. Okay, what are we waiting on? Oh yeah, copper. Derp, derp, derp. Okay, so from batteries, we can make frames and stuff, I think, for robots. Requires electric engine unit, battery, steel plate, electronic circuits. Okay, now we're getting into kind of the messy stuff because I'm going to have stuff being dropped off down here. But we do have this. I mean, this is not supplied properly. All right, there's going to have to be a whole other layer of automation going on here that I've not built for. So I'm wondering if maybe for now I just build these by hand, just until we get enough abouts going, logistically and constructively, I guess. How quickly is that going? Not too fast, but it's not bad. Okay, so what are we doing? What are our options? Logistics. We also need to work on red circuits now that I'm looking at this. That is on the to-do list. Electronic, plastic bar, and copper cable. We do have copper coming in. We do have plastic being made. we would have to have green circuits being shelled in. Well, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel kind of like I'm skipping over a whole entire section. I mean, I've got my... Okay, let me back up. Let me tell you what I'm thinking here. Okay, so I've got my iron smeltery going here. I've got my copper smeltery going here. And in terms of creating bigger, I really need to be focusing on also improving and expanding upon my bigger version of my factory, because remember, we're making two versions of a factory. Our smaller kind of stuff here, and our bigger stuff, you know, wherever. Oop, 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 there we go. So this is our base. All this right here is basically a remake of what's going on just right here. So what I need to focus on is making red science, just a small little offshoot of red science, just to continue with the expansion. Right now I think my red science is good. Maybe we'll skip that, but everything that is currently used to make red science, we need to focus on expanding on that and making larger versions of all that. So now that I have batteries, we are going in the right direction, and we did accomplish the thing I wanted to, thankfully. The next step would be just to basically follow the build structure here. So then the first thing is coming off is iron gear wheels. So let's make a little iron gear wheel depot. And then from there we could probably also make some of these copper, copper cable. And then from there we'll move on to, you know, yellow belts and inserters and so on and so forth. But we're literally, I can't talk. We are literally going to remake all this just in a much larger fashion. And that will go towards making all the different sciences and all the stuff that's needed later on. And we can expand upon that and use those to make the faster inserters and the faster belts and all that stuff that makes the game fun as you go. All right, so think. Okay, so from here we already have iron plates being created. Okay, I'm going to check on my batteries here. 41 there. What do we need for more? So the frames are what we need. And in order to make the frames, I just looked at this and it completely just left my brain. So these engine units. Yeah, these guys. So now we can make 8 of those. Not that we really need them, I guess. Let's see what I'm dealing with here. So we can only hold 20, and we already have 20. I guess the next thing would be to make logistic spots, but I'm just getting these made just to have them ready in case we lose one of our existing bots or something. Okay, so back to our gear wheel creation. So now, in terms of railway and how I'm going to do this whole thing. So right now I've got this nice, you know, long rectangle with this kind of inner loop here in the middle, with stuff going on this end, stuff going on this end. I would like to be able to keep the sides open to expand out both iron and copper production, because those are significant and will become more significant as we go. So I want to leave plenty of space for expansion there. Now that means two things. Either A, I could work down, which, you know, we do need to do. And that also means that I could work in such a way to where we guarantee that we don't run into any issues. So maybe if we run one line up and go work up north, and then that way if we continue out east or west, we can just skip over that line and just have that running through as a main line. But that could cause some congestion. So I think maybe what I want to do is have this as a main loop, but then have maybe like a secondary travelway down below this. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah, I think it does, actually. I think it does. If we maybe extend our loop down and then have stuff branching off of that and then circling around as needed. Yeah, I think that'll work. It's going to be kind of funky, but it will work. And in our secondary loop, we could actually put our iron gear production. So here is where our main loop comes through. So let's go ahead and just extend that down just to kind of denote that. Yeah, I know. So is it X? Yes. I always forget about that. Okay, and there's also, what is this? tungsten. Ooh, there's stuff here that I need to be mining up. So let's go ahead and clear this stuff out. And I'm not going to stand here and wait on this. We'll just clear it out as we go. And get more technology, of course. Couldn't turret damage. Okay, where does that come back up? Alright, bots, come back. Come on, bots. You know what? We'll catch up on the other side. Okay, is this our main loop up? I think it is. I think it is. Can't zoom out any further. Okay, yeah, so that is our main loop back in. So I want to make sure to, ooh, hello, don't run into the train. I want to make sure that I don't mess up the clockwise nature or the configuration of this this railway. So I'm going to have to be very mindful of that. So that'll be going through, and then there'll be a secondary one going through. So they will always come through this line, or basically just this upper loop here, which means that we'll always put them past the refuel station, which is kind of the intention there. Okay, I was gonna run up there and show you guys, but I realized that would take way too much time to get up there just to tell you that one thing when I could have just told you, which I did, and that's why we're running back here. So yeah, my eastern side of the loop is a little bit further out than I'd like. Ooh, I realize here we have, what is this, coal? Why is that bending on me? Is that coal? It is coal. We should probably get that mined up. We have 48 of these guys. So this is another section that I just need to clear out. Oh man, so much work, so much work. Okay, I don't want that to dictate where my train line goes. In the same respect, I don't want to just run it straight through the middle. I think I actually am going to run it straight through the middle and then just put down my my drills accordingly, and then maybe put a like a little coal depot here until it goes away. Or actually, what I could do is go ahead and get it started, and since we're still using this coal up here and not hurting for anything, I could just warehouse this. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's one of the great things about the warehouse mods. You can store just insane amounts of stuff. That's a storehouse, that's a warehouse. So let's do one warehouse. Yeah, okay. And then I have a decent number here of drills. So let me go ahead and run my train line down. And you'll see how I'll do it in just a moment. Or how I'm planning on doing it, at least. I'm planning on also giving myself plenty of space in this secondary inner loop. So that way, if we want to have stuff crisscrossing back and forth and all sorts of awesome chaos, we can do that. Okay. So since that can reach one end, see, yeah, so see that reaches halfway through the track there. So if we put one on each side, it should work fine. But running power is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Let's go ahead and do... Where's our coal go? I think right there. Wait, did that? Yeah, that didn't place that down right because of that tree. There we go. And I really need to get some light down here. So I guess the next thing would be to go ahead and run power down this way. Yeah, I need to fix that signal. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, wait, there we go. Good. Okay, we could probably use a light down here. Much better. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll fix this signal in just a moment. I'll put another light down. Okay, so basically we just want to do that and then do that. So that way there is that, there's that, and then one also would be here. So I think this would be the point, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm I'm using these properly, I think this is the point where you do want to put these guys down, because that stops them from coming through the intersection if there's anything blocking. If I'm not understanding that properly, please let me know in the comments, because I have a decent understanding of these, I think, but it's always been kind of fuzzy. Okay, so now how are we going to run the power here? We may actually have to do, yeah, now that I'm looking at this, we're going to have to do spaces in between. We can leave that. And the spaces basically are going to be so that our power poles will have a place to sit. So 1, 2, space. Yeah, that's how we're going to have to do it. Space. And that should be good. Okay, and we'll just mimic that over here. Space, space. I guess I could just do dot dot like that, and then dot dot like that, and then yeah, one more because it goes up a little higher. All right, let's run this down. Yeah, it works out. It's not beautiful, but it does what it can, man. All right, so let's go ahead and run the rest of our drills here. And then we'll just run in the usual fashion. Yeah, but you need that one. Okay. Run these down. Looks like I'm gonna have to make more. That's fine though. We can make 207. Actually, how many can we make without needing green circuits? So yeah, we'll just have to place these down sparingly as we go. And by sparingly, I mean as quickly as possible, apparently. Alright, I'll go ahead and build out the transport belts on this side while those are being constructed. And I think for this one, I'm just going to run this over like that. Not like that. Jeez. Okay, there we go. And then power, power, power. Let's go ahead and do something like this. And I usually like to put them every 2. So that way there's plenty of coverage. 0, 1. Is that right? Why is that not right? Because I'm not looking at it properly. There we go. And then we'll just put that one there. Nope, that's not going to reach. Put that one there. Put that one there. Okay. So why is this not connected? Because there's not one to connect them. You know, common sense. Oh, that got loud quick. And then our other drills should be good now. So let's go ahead and run these guys. Oh, this is going to be weird. This is going to be really weird. So maybe, just kind of run this down like this. And just treat it like there was no break to begin with. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but it'll work. Keep things simple on our end. That should work, and then, yep. Kind of funky, but it works. Let's go one down. Yep. And then we've almost got this, guys. I really need to make a blueprint and have my bots do all the work for this, but these kind of awkward shaped ones don't really allow for that. So many flashing lights. Okay, let's do that. And I realized now, of course, that I set that down incorrectly. If we were doing our spaces on the tracks, there and there, and there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and run this to. I guess we can just do that, and then there. There we go. That was one too much. There we go. just run this here. I know that's kind of weird, but whatever, it's fine. I missed that one, okay. I'm trying to aim it to like right on the corner. So now that's going to be on the top. And that's kind of wasted there, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and push this to here. See, I like them when they're all lined up because now there's no confusion. I can just say that one goes there and makes it easy on myself. So time for some transport belts and also time for some lights, it seems, because it's kind of dark here. I don't mind working in the dark, but I know it's not fun for you guys, so. And I realize I probably need to do my resource monitor thing here. Where are you? There you are. I love watching that thing work. Okay. That's a lot of coal. That is a lot of coal. Okay, do I have everything belted? I think I do. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just laying down belts. Alright, so let's run this over. This is going to be weird to try to figure out. Everything's weird with me, I've noticed. Alright. Okay, have those 3 belts coming through. And then I think I'm just going to line this stuff up like so. I guess I can go ahead and run those. Okay, I'm not going to do any actual balancing on these because, I mean, it just is going to be what it is. Let me see what of these lines are going to take priority though. So this one is going to be high priority. This one's probably going to be secondary. Third, that's going to be a small amount, and this side's going to be a small amount. So maybe if we just mix these two together, because there's only so many, there's only 4 sides to the warehouse, so we need to kind of blend this down into 2. So maybe if we do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then those will be pulling from there. So maybe we just go ahead and put this all in 1, 2. It's not going to be perfectly even, but should work. Should work fine. Alright, let's get our bots busy on some of these trees. And then find our warehouse. Okay. Put that there. Nope, way too close, way too close. What am I doing? There we go. So basically we have this line here, and there's 6 inserters on each. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we have 6. Yep, that works. Okay, so we just need to run 2 up and 2 down. Simple enough. And then the second one down. So yeah, that'll be plenty of coal. So if we ever run out of coal, we can just put a little depot down here to come pick all this back up. And then we need to power it. That's another thing that needs to happen. And then maybe do a long... You'd think it would want to connect already. Okay, maybe we just need one. There we go. Oh yes. So awesome. So now we are handling this, and we're getting this out of the way, so that way once this is all cleared out, we can build down this way. Right now it's kind of in our way. And oh my gosh, I realized 30 minutes is already here. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We got a little bit done in this episode, a little bit better than last episode. I'm still kind of flustered over that, but whatever. We're, you know, we were getting our coal situated here, and we will continue working on expanding out. And the next episode, I think we're going to build, get towards working on our iron gear production on a much larger scale. So that way we can use it for, you know, bigger recipes later on as we build out our, I guess, mega base at this point. I guess we can call it that. It will be a mega base. It's not there yet, but it will be. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comments. I gotta figure out a better way to say that. You guys know what I mean, but saying the word comments like 3 or 4 times in the span of 2 seconds is it's a bit redundant. Anyway, you guys know what to do. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.